Okay.
All right.
The first book is A Book of Planets for You.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, here we go. Okay. There are nice planets that go around the sun. Some of the planets are small. Some of them are large. Some of the planets are far from the sun. Some of the planets are close to the sun. Mercury is the planet nearest the sun. It is much closer to the sun than the Earth is. Mercury, is 36 million miles from the sun. Earth is 93 million miles from the sun. Make believe it is this far from the sun to the Earth. Looks like this.
Yeah. Very good.
It would be this far from the sun to Mercury. Mercury is the smallest of all the planets. From one side of Mercury through the center to the other side is 3,100 miles. This is the diameter of the planet. The diameter of the Earth.
The diameter. It's okay. You were close. Good try.
Of the Earth is 7,918 miles. Make believe Earth is this big. Then Mercury would be only this big. Oh my gosh, that's really small. Here's the Earth and here's Mercury. See?
Long ways.
Mm-hmm.
3,000.
You know what diameter is? The diameter is from one side of a circle to the other. So from basically how many miles it is from one side of the Earth or the planet to the other.
It takes Mercury 88 days to go around the sun.
Actually, that's not right. Diameter is all the way around the planet.
Okay.
Sorry.
While Mercury goes around the sun, it spins or rotates Mercury. Mercury rotates once in close to 59 days. All planets go around the sun. All planets rotate as they revolve.
Let's not fold that book in half like that, okay? There we go. I like that.
Yeah, me too. The half of Mercury turned toward the sun gets very hot. The temperature is about 700 degrees. That is much hotter than an oven has to be too big a cake. The half of Mercury turned away from the sun is very cold. The temperature there may be as low as 400 degrees below zero. That is colder than any place on the Earth. The coldest temperature on the Earth is 125 degrees below zero. It was that cold about 700 miles from the South Pole. No one has ever seen the surface of Mercury very well. The planet is so close to the sun that the glare from the sun partly blinds us when we look at Mercury. we cannot see whether there are mountains or plains or valleys on the surface. Mercury probably has no. I get mixed up.
It's okay. You're doing a good job.
Very good. It's interesting.
Yes, it does.
Mercury probably has. Mercury probably has no. This is hard to say. ATMOSPHERE.
Okay.
Atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
Okay, let's not fold the book in half, babe. We don't want to ruin that book, okay? Here we go. Thank you.
This means that Mercury has no air, rain, snow, clouds, or fog. Since Mercury is the planet nearest the Sun, it is planet number 1.
Wow.
This is a long book.
It is. You want to take a little break?
It's not this much.
Let's go.
Okay. The second planet from the Sun is Venus. It is 67 billion 2,000. Wait. Okay, 67 million 2,000 and 0 miles from the Sun. Venus is often called Earth's twin because Venus and Earth are almost the same size. The diameter of Venus is 7,700 miles. When Venus and Earth are on the same side of the Sun, the two planets are only 26 million miles apart. Of all the planets, Venus is the one that at times is nearest the Earth. At other times, the two planets are far apart. This happens when Earth is one side of the Sun and Venus is on the other side. Then there may be 160 million miles between them.
Take a break. Is that it?
Yes.
Nice job, honey.
You did a very good job.
I was really impressed also when you remembered how to pronounce diameter.
Yes.
Nice work.
Atmosphere.
Yep.
I'm gonna read The Night Before Christmas.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. 'Twas the night before Christmas when 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her nightgown and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out of the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter, and what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. Whoa. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More of his curse. I don't know what to say.
Spell it for me.
Courses.
Courses?
Yeah, horses. They came and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away all. I'm not good at saying that.
You did a good job.
And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. His eyes were how they twinkled, his dimples how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose was like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was white as the snow. He had a bored face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled the stocking, then turned with a chirp, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney he moved. He sprang to his sleigh, to Teen gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
Nice job,
Very
buddy.
good. You read it with feeling. That was very good.
This is called